Alrighty. So remember, we want to turn these all into decimals. All into decimals. Okay? Let me get my calculator out. All right. So I'm going to take my calculator and I have pi squared. So I'm going to take pi and then I'm going to square it. So pi squared is 9.8696. That should probably be enough. 9 1/2. We've talked about this. Remember how we did our C? So 2 times 9 plus 1 is 19 over 2, which is equal to, what's 19 divided by 2? 9.5. Then we have 9.8. Notice how this has a line over it. So really this is 9.55555555, right? And then we have the square root of 94. So we have 9.6953, so on and so forth. Okay? So comparing all of these numbers, right? If we think about what we did on the last page, okay? The 9 is the same for every single one of these. The 9 is the same for every single one of these. So then we look at the next number. Okay? When you are comparing a lot of different numbers like we are here, we want to focus on probably either smallest or biggest, right? The ones that we can kind of do. So I know by looking at this which one is the biggest. It's very easy for me to tell which one the biggest is. This 9.8, right? 9.898696. All that's the biggest. So here, 4 on the right, I'm going to put pi squared. That is the biggest. Notice how I put it in the original format. So that's out. What is the next biggest? So I have 9.69 here, but I have 9.8 here. So that's actually the next biggest. This was bigger because it had numbers after the 8 that weren't 0. This one, though, 8 is bigger than 6. But that is the next. So now, which one is bigger between 9.5 and 9.555555555? That one is the bigger one. So 9.5 with the line over it, meaning the smallest one in this set is 9 1/2. Okay? So what I want you to do is pause the video, get these two written as just decimals, right? As regular decimals, and then come back. Welcome back. We should have had 3.3166, and then this would have been 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9 over 4. When I divide 9 divided by 4, I get 2.25. Okay? See if you can figure out which one is the biggest. See if you can figure out which one's the biggest. Welcome back. Hopefully, you looked at this and you noticed that this was negative, so that was not the biggest. Hopefully, you noticed that the 3.6 repeating was the biggest. Because 3.6, 6 is bigger than 3. So that should have been there, giving us the square root of 11 is the second biggest. What number should go to the left of that square root of 11? Which one is the next biggest? Good, that 2 1/4. So now figure out which order these two should go in. Keeping in mind that negatives are a little bit different than positive numbers. Welcome back. We should have had the negative 3.976